The Brandon Peters Show may contain explicit language and detailed plot points. For more information on the show, stay tuned to the end of the episode. And now, here he is, Brandon.
Okay, the time is now 2 o'clock.
Let's get it.
Welcome to the Brandon Peters Show, and this is Poorly Described Movies, the game.
The game.
It's the game. So I'm Brandon Peters. I'm a podcaster here in Indianapolis. I also run, host, and produce the live podcast stage for PopCon, if you're familiar with that, which is in 2 weeks. So I'll be back at it again. This show will be there again as well. And if you check out my podcast, it's a movie podcast. It's nothing like this when you listen to it, because I like to involve you, the audience, because I've seen a lot of podcasts live, and it's a lot of just two dudes sitting here talking to each other and people in the audience glazing over. So let's get involved. Let's know you. And but if you listen to my show, I do a lot of movie retrospectives, things like that. Currently, I have a summer series going on where me, Scott Mendelson from Puck News, and Outside Scoop, and Aaron Newirth of We Live Entertainment, out now with Aaron and Abe, are going through all the movies of the summer of 2015, as well as like news articles and music and TV shows that were popular around the time. It's a whole adventure. The idea is what was going on in someone's life in this year, 2015, when they went to the movies that weekend. So that's a short bit of that. There's also music video episodes, which Chris himself is a guest on as well.
Fun.
And yeah, so that's a little bit about me. Chris, a little bit about you.
What up? My name is Chris Johnson. I am from a YouTube channel that's here locally in town. We're called The Normies. We are a reaction channel. We do a lot of anime. We do a lot of sitcoms too, but we also have been doing a lot of horror movies lately. We've been in deep. A lot of people on the channel didn't grow up watching a lot of movies, so for them, it's their first time seeing it. For me, it's a good time to watch my friends get terrified at watching some really stellar horror movies. We just finished the entire Final Destination run, and we're about to do Final Destination Bloodlines. We've done a bunch of other movies. I don't want to mention any movies right now because they'll put movie ideas in your head, and maybe you'll be thinking what I'm thinking. I don't want that because I don't want you to win. But check out the YouTube channel. It's called The Normies, and yeah, it's a fun time. It's a bunch of friends. We sit on the couch, we watch TV, and occasionally you get to see people freak out at horror movies, which is great.
All right. And how many subscribers you at now?
We almost at 1 million. If everybody in this room goes and subscribes right now, we'll be even closer to 1 million. Wouldn't it be cool if one of you here was going to be the millionth? I could really have pushed that, but the numbers don't lie.
There you go. So what we do here is a little bit we do called Poorly Described Movies, the game, where what will happen is one of you will come up. You'll take the mic.
Mm-hmm. You'll turn it on.
We'll talk to you for a sec. And then we're going to vaguely describe a movie to you. We're going to give you 5, you can call them clues, but 5 things to direct you to the movie, and you have to guess what it is by the end of it. If you do, you win a prize. We have Funkos up here. If you're not interested in Funkos, there are other prizes.
But you have to ask for the other prizes.
You have to ask. And yeah, so also we've been told this is hard. This is that's the point.
Yeah.
But people do succeed. But one of the tricks is if you are up here, you cannot look behind you at the audience.
Because the audience will know the movie somehow.
They're not on the spot. They're going to know things, and we like seeing all y'all's faces when you guys are like, come on, what is that?
Yeah. We'll give you the genre and the decade to at least get you around the right area. But other than that, it's going to be us trying to incept an idea into your head.
Sometimes we have walked people to the wrong, like we described, We described The Matrix, but made it sound like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta be careful. Sometimes we might lead you to the wrong way, but it's. We have a good slate of horror with this because we're at Days of the Dead, but we have non-horror titles as well.
The other funny bit, too, is maybe we're not going to do it here, but for instance, I could describe a Star Wars movie, and maybe you think it's Star Trek, or maybe you think it's Star Wars, but guess what? There's like, I don't even know how many movies, 13 movies or something like that?
It has to be specifically that one, or if there's a remake, you have to say
you got to know
one.
it's the remake.
So it can't be in the wheelhouse. You can't say, Chucky. Nope.
Yeah. We got to know which Chucky. Especially considering that with horror movies, there is a plethora of sequels and remakes. That would make it pretty hard. But we're here to guide you in the right-ish direction.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So we ready? Who would like to go first?
Who wants to step on up? All right.
All right, yes.
Come on down.
All right.
We're going to commiserate over here and decide which one.
Uh-huh.
There's an off and on button on there. Make sure it's on. There it is.
There we go.
All right.
All right. Speak in so we can know it's on.
Hello.
What is your name?
Sophie.
Sophie.
All right. What is this? Your first Days of the Dead? It is.
Yeah.
Is this your first convention at all?
No, I went to Comic-Con.
Comic-Con.
Nice,
Okay. What brought you to Days of the Dead?
I came here with my aunt and my uncle.
Okay.
right.
Big horror fan. Okay. Who was the coolest person you saw here this weekend?
Freddy Krueger.
Nice.
Freddy Krueger. Okay. Very cool. Very awesome. What's your favorite horror monster of all time? Or
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger. Okay.
All right.
Well, you had a Chucky shirt on, so I didn't know. I was trying. So very cool. So do you want to start? Okay.
I'm thinking we go in off the rip, right?
Okay. Okay. We'll see how this one goes.
Okay.
Sure.
We will. All right. I'll look at my cheat sheet. I have to keep it all the way over here. All right. So this movie came out in the 2020s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a fairly fresh movie, and it is. Would you describe it directly as a horror movie? I guess it is. It's a horror movie, but I feel like I should do this.
Yeah, it is in the horror genre.
It's in the horror genre, but I wouldn't call it scary.
All right.
Now that's scary.
Stop giving clues. No. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
All right. We're good.
All right. So I guess for my first clue, I'm gonna say this. It is. I want to think of how I want to put this without a big. Okay. It has so much lore and information out in the world about it before the movie even came out. So before the movie came out, people were keenly aware of what this was and how much, like, deep dives, insanely deep dives, 30-hour YouTube videos about this subject. Okay, that's the first clue. Don't guess yet, because you only get one guess. But you think.
Yes, you only get
don't
one
look
guess.
At your friends either, 'cause I
Wait
think they
till the
know
end
already.
if you don't know. If you're really confident, we might give you 2 prizes.
Oh yeah.
If you get up before you get to the 5.
Yeah, if you want to rip the Band-Aid off, you'll get 2 prizes.
Yeah, you get 2 prizes. Okay. A video game adaptation.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Here's my other clue. This movie has in it a famous actor known for portraying a cartoon character in live action. So the movie has a famous actor in it, and this guy has portrayed a cartoon character, but in live action.
Okay. There's another actor in the movie who made their own audition reel for Spider-Man, for The Amazing Spider-Man.
All right, how many is that so far? It's 4, right?
4.
4, so we got one last one. How are you feeling? In the ballpark?
Do you have ideas?
I have one idea.
You have one idea.
Okay, well, hang on.
All right, so the story around this movie, once again, deep lore, but centers a lot of family trauma and maybe just a little bit of child accidental murdering. Don't look at them.
Don't look back.
Accidental's in quotation marks. So, all right. Do you think you know what the movie is?
No.
Well, you have to guess a movie.
Yeah. We gave you 5 clues.
5 entire
clues.
clues.
5 clues. We gave you 5 clues. We may have done it in the daytime, but we gave you 5 clues.
I was thinking the movie Uncharted, since you said video game.
Yeah.
Someone's
Is
going
that your
nuts
final
behind
answer,
you.
or
Someone is going
do you want
nuts.
what? I mean, so let's review.
What was your? I forgot. You told me your favorite person that you saw here this weekend.
Yeah.
And I
Freddy
am.
Krueger.
going nuts.
Yeah. You said Freddy Krueger? Okay.
Freddy Krueger.
And we gave you 5 clues? Okay.
Okay.
During the daytime.
Gotcha.
All right, so I'm just going to give you one last
chance.
rundown of what it was. Is this movie has a bunch of lore around it. People know a bunch about it. It's a video game adaptation. It's starring a famous, older at this point actor who portrayed a cartoon character, but in live action. And another actor did his own
Spider-Man demo reel.
And what was the last clue? Oh, child murder is a part of.
Child murder
is a part of the lore of this game.
Just a little kid killing.
Yeah,
like your boy Freddy.
And we give you 5 clues. What do you think the name of the movie is? The Minecraft movie. All right.
Movie.
Crowd, do you guys know what the name of the movie is?
If you know what it is,
we got
3,
2,
shout it out.
1.
2.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh,
we were trying. We were trying so hard. We're normally not this nice. We were trying so hard.
Well, thank you. Thank you for playing.
Thank you for playing.
All right, so everybody give Sophie a hand. Sophie did a good job. All right, so now that you guys understand how the game works, who's up next?
All right. It's a returning champion here.
Returning, yeah.
Right, I got you.
Yeah.
We're gonna. Oh, jeez, come on.
Well, I'll read off some of yours. Yeah.
You have it on yours too. So, all right, step back a little bit.
Right, yeah, that's right.
We got space this time.
Okay.
All right. This one. Let's tell the people your name.
Oh.
This is a whole new recording. He came to the show last night. So.
Hello. I'm Ash from Chicago.
Hey.
We had a big Chicago chain of people that happened last.
Yeah, it was a little wild.
I actually enjoy Malort. This isn't a joke. I truly actually like it.
Never had it.
Oh, man.
I'm not born and raised there, but I've never had it.
You should get into it. It's great. Not at first, but it gets better. Like life.
Oh, jeez. That just made it worse. Like life.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, and what brings you to Days of the Dead?
I've just always wanted to come to the indie one. Never have.
There you go.
So here I am.
What's day 3 brought you?
Indigestion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I really enjoyed the Tom Savini, Greg Nicotero panel.
Okay.
I've seen them in other panels, but this one was just, I really, really liked it.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Very
sweet.
cool. So, yours is a 1980s horror movie. And I will say this one is the second part of a trilogy.
That's a hard one to get.
80s trilogy. Okay.
Is it all right if I do the first clue?
Yes.
All right. So here's your first clue. You ready?
Sure.
Remember, if you feeling cocky, if you just guess off the rip, you can win 2 things. All right. So,
Unlikely.
features the terror of spiders and zombies, which is a combo you wouldn't expect, but sounds awful.
Spiders and zombies?
Spiders and
zombies. They go hand in hand. You can build a web inside of a zombie pretty easily. I don't know if you know this about spiders, but they can.
I think you've already got me, but keep going.
All right.
All right.
Keep going. Spiders and zombies.
A director known for eye trauma delivers once again.
That doesn't mean it's American, right?
Does not, dude. This is global.
Global.
We can go global with everything.
There's some famous eye trauma movies out there I can think of.
Yeah. I mean, because Fulci. I mean, Argent. Yeah.
Oh. Well, you ready for your next one?
Yeah.
A plumber named Joe plays a pivotal role.
Are you looking at me? Like,
I know.
Hey, I'm not gonna help you. I'm gonna give you the game face.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You can look at me as much as you want because, fun fact, I don't know this movie. So we're in the same boat here. We're learning together.
Just the whole zombies and spiders together alone has got me.
You know what's wild? If you knew the movie, you'd be like, oh, shit, I know exactly what you're talking about.
This is the punishment for winning yesterday?
No,
Thanks.
no. I was just like, all right, I wanted to use this one so bad. I'm like, okay, here's our shot at it. I wasn't going to traumatize the front row with it. So you're good.
All right, that's 3 clues, right?
That is 4 clues.
Yeah.
And your last clue is in the past couple of years, you could see this movie being performed, like the movie and the score being performed live by the composer.
Ooh. Do you know the composer's name?
I do.
Ooh. Well, so it means it's
Based on that, I don't know that I'm right. I'm thinking it has to be Zombie 2, right? No.
But you were in the right wheelhouse.
Yeah, because I even know who you were talking about because he just played the score at.
That he does fit that, yeah. I try.
Well,
But did anybody in the
That's all right.
audience know what it is?
Evil
No.
Dead 2? No.
Mm-mm.
See, the audience doesn't ring me as
Okay.
a 1980s movies fan.
Because it is Italian, right?
It is Italian.
Yeah.
It is Fulci. It is The Beyond.
You were right there. You said Fulci.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You were so close.
I was
it's
like,
kinda wild.
oh, he might get this.
Yeah. Oh,
So close.
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and I'm not leaving because I lost. I have to go to a meeting.
Do we?
so-
All right, do we have any winners in here? Jeez. I'm just kidding.
All right.
I'm just kidding, Sophie. Just
He's
there
back down
we
with
go.
Tyrese.
All right. All right.
Listen, guys,
Okay.
I want to be honest with you, okay? Earlier today, my wife said, and I quote, "Please get rid of these damn Funko Pops today." So, like, I either
All right.
got to go to Goodwill or y'all got to start winning. So,
All right.
Come on.
Who's next?
Who's next?
Come
Who's
on
up?
up.
We got a hand. All right.
All right.
The Beyond. All right.
Do you remember the spider scene now? The guy gets eaten. Okay. That's my favorite one. All right. All right. Hello.
My name is Milani.
Hello,
Is your mic
Milani.
off?
Did it make that sound? There you go.
There
Now
you
it's
go.
on. One more time.
All right.
My name's Milani.
Hi,
Hello,
Milani.
Milani. How are you?
I'm good.
How many days for you?
What do you mean?
How many days of the
Dead
Dead?
Days of the Dead conventions.
I've only been here for a day.
For a day. Well, okay. Any
So this is
other
your first
conventions
one?
you go to or anything?
No, I went last year, the
Last
year
year?
before.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Cool.
All right.
All right.
I'm thinking. Well, this is the one I'm thinking.
Okay.
Have you seen this one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I love that one.
I really
All
hope
right.
I
Bet.
know this.
All right. Sweet. All right. So this is a horror movie from the 2020s again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm playing to your crowd up here in the front. So I want to get you in the right area. Have you seen recent horror movies?
Yeah, but I've seen a lot of older ones more.
Okay. Well, more. You wanna?
Oh, you want to go back?
You got anything? You got anything in the Wayback Machine over there?
I got a classic.
You got a classic?
Yeah.
Which classic? Oh yeah. All right.
All right.
Have you seen classic
know it.
horror movies? Like
Yeah.
this? Okay.
All right.
Then bump it. We're gonna do a classic. We're gonna do a
Really hope I know
classic.
this one.
It's another 1980s horror movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
A movie as old as me.
Almost as old as me. All right. So here we go. I'm just checking your list real quick.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say. I'm sorry. We have to commiserate real quick. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure my clue isn't too on the nose.
I didn't hear anything.
Right away.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's another horror movie from the 80s that also has one of those.
But they're going to go to that right away. Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Well, here, this is what I'll say about this movie. Heavily parodied across the world, especially by The Simpsons.
Mm.
That is a solid clue.
Yep.
Okay.
So Treehouse of Horrors, obviously. What am I going to do with this?
A football game in this movie is interrupted by remote control interference.
Oh no. I
Okay.
don't know this.
Well, I don't know. All my head's going parody. This movie has a scary clown scene.
Huh.
All right, it's not like a main part of it, but
Yeah.
it's a scary scene involving clowns.
Okay.
The main thing to worry about in the movie, obviously.
The dad character in this movie was mostly known as a coach.
Okay. Now, this next clue is interesting.
This is the final one, right?
1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Was this
This is
because you
three,
went first?
Yeah.
So I just gave. That was my second one? So that would be.
Yeah, I only gave one clue.
Did
Though,
you
right?
give one clue? I think. Have we given?
No, I did the
Where are we at,
Oh, yeah,
audience?
sorry. We're at 4.
3?
4.
4.
sorry.
Okay.
So this last one then is this is a clue that Brandon's written. Fun fact about Brandon: he is the movie guy. Okay, like he knows movies inside and out, and I'm like movie adjacent guy. So for this one, I'm interested in this clue because I think I know the answer, but because I think I know the answer is probably wrong. Anyway, that clue is some people argue about who directed the movie. I definitely thought I knew who the director was, but
I stand by whose name is stamped on it.
Yeah, and okay.
And I think it's but
Sweet. So, how you feeling?
I don't think I know it.
You don't think you know it? All right.
My useless knowledge did not come
all right.
handy.
This movie, it involves some fun chair sliding in the kitchen and ceiling crawling in the bedroom. Someone's freaking out over here.
Well, all right. Brandon, I'm going to attempt the thing that I said
look.
the first time. What do you think?
Okay, you can attempt the thing you said the first time.
All right. Are you ready for this? I'm sorry, what was your name one more time?
Milani.
Milani. This movie has what some people would say is one of the most iconic TV scenes ever.
Is it?
A scary TV scene in a movie from the 80s.
I don't think it is this because it's more recent, but is it Paranormal Activity?
Oh.
Well, we said 80s. When do you think Paranormal Activity came out?
It has to be the 2000s, but like that's the only guess I have.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So when we say classic, maybe we should say ancient to them.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not good at the 80s.
So
you said older movies, and I was like,
I
I know
went-
the 70s,
okay.
I know the 90s, not the 80s. I'm just bad at those.
does it who knows it back there?
who would-
Poltergeist. There you go.
It was a freaking ghost movie.
It was a ghost movie. And you don't do ghost movies, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna find a winner.
Sorry about that. Get out of there, guy.
All right.
Ooh, I have a hand-holding mic for a second.
Okay.
So, well, it does seem that people are getting the answer, so the game isn't too hard, right?
Right.
Sure? Okay. Well, I promise the next person that comes up is going to win. I don't know how
All
I know
right.
that.
Oh, we got a waiver in the back.
got a waiver.
The
We got
stand
someone
up.
stepped
Nope,
All right.
stand
Well,
up.
we got an order now. We got 1, 2, and then we'll pick someone after that.
All right.
Thank you. All right. So here
All
we
right.
go. Grab the old microphone. Make sure it's turned on.
There we go. What is your name?
My name is Phoebe.
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 All right. And how's your weekend been?
It's been pretty good, just hanging out with the friends.
Rank your days. Have you been here all 3?
No, I've been here one.
1.
Nice.
Oh, today?
So
Awesome.
today's the best day.
Today
All
is
right.
the best day.
Easiest.
Any autographs or photos?
We got one autograph from an art.
Okay.
Nice.
So cool merch.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. Excellent. All right. Oh, you want to do that? Okay.
All right. This time we are doing a horror movie from the 2020s.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen horror movies in the 2020s?
Yes.
Don't you dare call them old. I can't handle that. All
Well,
right?
we had I did a show one time and I was interviewing Allison Tabitha. She's like a very popular cosplayer.
Yeah.
And some girl came up to ask a question and she said, you know, the old times, like before COVID 2016.
Did
and
you
we're
feel
like,
your
what?
knees hurt immediately? You're just like, ah!
And this was
attacked.
in 2021. It was a 5-year gap. I'm like, oh, okay.
Ooh. All right. So we're
I-
doing a horror movie from the 2020s. Okay.
Okay.
This one, I believe in you, Phoebe. We're gonna
We're gonna
link
do this.
minds
We
right now.
got it.
Ugh.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna say this: the main actress of this movie is of a famed caliber that if I said her name, you'd probably guess the movie immediately. So I'm not gonna say her name. I'm just gonna say the main actress is very famous. She's very famous. Me and her, we're on like first name basis. Well, we're not, but she's very famous. If I said her name, everybody in here would know. She's been in a lot of movies. You've seen movies she's in. You've seen posters of movies she's in.
Okay.
Okay.
Worst cliff diving ever.
Ooh. There's a scene in this movie that involves some of the worst cliff diving ever. Okay? This movie has a community of people in it that sing and scream and everything else in harmony. So a lot of like when one person goes, ah, everyone else goes, ah. Like it's a big group of people that do it. I thought that was almost a giveaway. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody is uniformly white.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. How many is that?
That's 4.
4? All right, we're going to link in on this clue, okay? While this is a horror movie, none of it takes place during nighttime at all. Entire horror movie, they're
Bright as can be.
bright as can be. There's a scene in the beginning that does take place at night, but after that, it's all in the daytime, even though the hours are nighttime hours. You know what I mean? So, like, it's like midnight, but,
Where you at mentally now?
you know.
Confused.
Confused?
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay. So I'm staying on my same clue. There's places in the world that even though it's nighttime, the sun is still up. You know what I mean? Like up in the Arctic Circle, it happens. And if you knew the name of this phenomenon, you would be really close. Well, once again, seems like some of your friends might know it. Don't turn around. Just listen to them.
You were the one there before too.
I know.
And now you're like, oh, I know what it's like now.
Iconic bear scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bear.
Got for the bear. Yeah.
All right. I thought you were going to know this one. I'm sorry. I had faith. I thought I could imprint my brain into yours. You know what's up. All right. But you still get to guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
Out of all the movies ever, you guess right.
There's
a chance.
I love that. My favorite thing is the audience. When I do this because they're all like, yeah, we know.
They're
And
really
then you get a
cocky
mic
over
and
there,
you're
but
like,
once you're here, yeah.
Then the person who gets it whispers like, oh, yeah.
Would you like a rundown of the clues one last time?
Yeah.
Famous actress in the lead role, like really big, like a big name, you know. What was the second clue?
The cliff diving.
Cliff diving. Gone poorly. A community of people that all scream and talk and do things at once, like in unison. It's
They're
weird.
Uniformly white.
Uniformly white. And the movie takes place in a place in the world where sometimes the sun doesn't go down. Sun's just up. It's nighttime, but the sun's still up. And if you knew the name of that phenomenon, you'd be very close at guessing the movie. All right.
Yeah, I have no.
You got to
You
guess
gotta
a
throw
movie,
a movie out
Any
there.
movie. Any movie title's acceptable.
Yeah. If you want to use Ratatouille, we'll count it, but it's not going to be right. If you want to use, like The Wicker Man,
Yeah, Wicker
maybe
Man.
that would be something, and even closer than Ratatouille to what a movie we're talking about is about. But
You know,
I don't give extra clues.
I have one. I'm going to refurbish one of my clues, which we never do this. Okay, we never do. I'm just going to say a name. I'm just going to say a name. I'm just going to say Florence. Does that mean anything to you? If I say Florence, the word Florence, not the location, a name. No. All right, fair enough. Well, there we
Okay.
go. I'm going to eat my words. The movie is.
All right, audience, do you know it? Yeah.
Midsommar.
There we go. All right.
So we're
Okay.
sorry. We thought we were there, but it's okay.
Striking out. Striking out. All right, who is next? Was the hand raiser a real hand raiser or a forced hand raiser?
Yeah? Forrest Henry. Anybody else?
Anybody else?
There's a table full of stuff. I promise if you come up, you'll probably win the next one.
There we go.
All right. Hey.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Clip that on there.
All
See,
right.
you wear your scary pants.
I did. I did.
All right. Name.
Corey.
Corey.
Hello.
What's your favorite genre of horror? Subgenre of horror?
Zombies.
Zombies. Got a favorite zombie movie?
Return of the Living Dead.
Oh, nice.
Both of them.
Both
Both.
of them.
Oh.
Yeah. 1 and 2.
Like
Yes.
3?
Did not like 3. It was
Okay.
weird.
Fair enough.
All right.
Fair enough. Okay.
Brandon, I'm gonna revise. I'm gonna look at your list. What are you thinking?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, fun fact: I might know this person, but I don't know any of the movies they've ever seen. So, you're on your own here. Just want you to know. I don't want anybody to think there's any collusion.
All right. Fair
I'm not
enough.
helping
All right.
you.
That's fine.
All right. So this is that the 80s again?
Yes, it's 80s.
All right. This is a 80s horror movie. Brandon, can we get the subgenre? No? Ooh, that's a no. Sorry, you're not getting the subgenre.
You get
of
horror. You don't get We don't do subgenres.
We don't do
in this.
subgenre.
Respect. Okay.
Respect,
All right.
yeah.
All right. I'll go first.
Sure.
This movie, this horror movie from the 80s, takes place at a summer camp. Everybody calm down. There's more clues.
Yeah. There.
Be chill. All right.
It features sports like baseball and water skiing.
Ooh. This one's a tricky one. I love this one. The killer is presented through POV for the majority of the film. You're seeing the killer's POV the majority of the film. It also takes place at a summer camp.
It features one of the most ripped camp counselors of all time.
Yeah? Oh, just like an ear of corn, just like
Just
30 abs.
super short shorts, tightest shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. One of these days. All right. No, yeah.
There you go.
It
Yeah.
turns out in
you
the
understand
80s,
the game.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We could be describing your favorite movie, your least favorite movie. No one knows. All right. One of the stars of this movie won an award at last night's Ninja Festival Awards.
No, film festival.
Film festival,
Where'd you get the word ninja?
I guess I have dyslexia. The word Knights looks like ninja to me.
Last
so.
night's film festival. There were Foot Clan guys out there, so I
Yeah,
mean,
I saw
they were participating in the Ninja Awards apparently. Yeah.
All right, so one of the stars of this movie, won an award at last night's Film Festival Awards. Then that's last night, as in Days of the Dead, right?
Yep.
So that person's here.
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe they didn't receive. Maybe they were not here to receive the award. Maybe they're here.
All right. So, do you think you know what movie it might be?
I got two choices, but I'm pretty much gonna go with one and hope for the best.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to hear the clues one last time?
Actually,
Do everybody out there know it? Yeah. Oh.
You guys all probably have 3 movies in mind.
yeah, that's fair. I got 3 in mind, or at least 2.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
So the clues were
There's a series of movies that describes like 5 or 6 of them. So
Yeah.
there's even that because you have to be hyper specific if it's a sequel or
All right.
anything
So
like that. So
takes place at a summer camp. You see through the killer's POV for the majority of the film. It features sports like baseball, water skiing, and you said one more other sport, didn't you?
nope, just
baseball
baseball
and water skiing. Okay. Features one of the most ripped counselors of all time, and one of the stars of this movie won an award at last night's Film Festival Awards.
He knows
Probably
it.
tells you that the star is here. So if you had done your due diligence and walked around and saw everybody, you might know.
Well, I didn't get time to walk around and see everybody. I just got here.
It's unfortunate. So,
All
what's
right.
your guess?
Friday the 13th, Part 2.
Wow, he got it wrong. Do you know, audience?
Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah, there you go.
Sleepaway Camp.
Oh,
Why would
there
you? It was in your head.
I said 2. I said I had 2.
All right, who's up? Who is up?
Oh, we got one. We got to return.
We got to return, or is he?
Yeah. All right, return. We will get you back around.
We will get yes. Do you enjoy the game? Is it fun? Or even just watching?
Yeah.
Who's thinking about playing but not sure? All right.
Oh,
all
then
right.
just 2 of you should just go for it.
Just go for it.
We keep saying it's easy, and
We're good.
it does that sometimes.
So also, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but you will be able to watch and listen back to this on my podcast in a few weeks, whatever comes back. So
good
you'll
sir,
be able to
you have
watch
turn your
yourself
microphone
lose,
on.
apparently.
Okay. Yep, pretty sure I popped that one off. Don't worry,
There we
it's
go.
a part of the process. All right.
All right,
Check the
hello.
mic, see if it's on, sir.
Yeah,
All right. What's your
Hey!
name?
Bobby.
Have you
Hey,
been here
Bobby.
all weekend, Bobby?
I am not, just today.
Just today. Okay. What all have you gotten in today?
The first person I met was King Hodder.
Oh.
So
Did you get a picture with him or anything?
I did.
Did he do the strangle on you?
No.
No? Okay.
He actually tapped me on the shoulder while I was standing out there yelling at people. He walked by and he was just like, oh my God, it's Jason.
Yeah, one time I was taking a picture of my sister's by the convention many moons ago, and someone was like kept batting at me, and I looked over and it was him because I was blocking his booth or whatever, and I was like, you owe me a picture for that, and he's like, fair enough. I was like, all right. So anyway, okay, what are we going with here?
I think I have an idea. Okay, so I'm thinking, you want to do this one? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, this one. That's 2000s. Is it for real?
Yeah.
See, this is why you're the guy.
There we go.
All right, we're going to do a horror movie from the 2000s. It's a good one. I would say it's it's just horror, no subgenres from the 2000s.
Okay.
All right. So, my first clue for you is going to be, that if you walked around the convention, you might even see one of the actors from this movie. All right. So, they're around here somewhere. That's one of those good ones that if you've been around, you've been around. If you haven't, you haven't. Or maybe you looked at the list. Who knows?
It's. I'll say this is one of the most liked and highly regarded horror remakes that have ever been made.
Okay.
And we said 2000s.
2000s.
Did we just say okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to say something. All right. The lead two actors. One of them is an actor who's handsome. I know. Stop me if you've heard this before. The other one is an actor who's done a little bit of directing.
Yeah. Some award-winning directing.
Some award-winning directing. Not a lot, but some award-winning directing. All right.
All right. It is a while there are leads, this is a big ensemble piece. About people trying to live together in an enclosed space.
Yeah. And I think this is the last clue. Have you ever seen a movie that kind of starts off as one movie and then suddenly is a different kind of movie? Like you start watching a movie and you're like, oh, I think I get the genre that this movie is. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, it's a horror movie now. That's how this movie is. Is there a word for that?
I will say,
Yeah?
I'll say it is funny that both people credited with making this remake have wound up in the superhero genre in the very same position and sector.
All right, yeah. So.
Cabin Fever.
What was it?
He didn't take for it. He was like, but he said Cabin Fever.
Ooh.
No.
No. Does anybody out there know? Because this one was really vague. No.
Oh. Darn. This movie was Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead, yeah.
James Gunn and Zack Snyder both control DC Universe. Oh, yeah. All right.
Starts off a little
That was
romantic
tough.
and then,
That was tough.
Have we been? We're all over the place.
All right. We need a winner.
We do. How about we switch genre for a bit? Just a little bit. And we do. So much sure that. You consider this an action movie? I don't know. Disaster movie? Sci-fi?
Yeah.
You guys okay with switch it to sci-fi? It's like the opposite of horror. But some scary stuff happens in it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a sci-fi movie from the 2000s. If you think you can guess a sci-fi movie from the 2000s that I think is wildly popular, it's probably the most popular movie we've said so far. No?
No? All right. Yes.
Yeah, come on down. We don't have theme music for this yet. I'll write that later.
We got that. Yeah, there we go.
You have to turn the microphone on and tell us your name.
No switch.
Oh, no
All
switch.
right.
Just tell us your name.
Sarah.
Oh, hello,
Hello,
Sarah.
Are you a fan of sci-fi movies? You've seen some sci-fi movies? Okay, awesome. How many Days of the Dead have you been to?
This is my second one.
Yeah? Are you enjoying it?
This is my first one today.
Oh.
Sweet.
Well-
Highlight so far?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
I've
What?
been last year.
Okay.
But today's the only day I've been.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome. All right.
All right. Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So this movie is a sci-fi movie from the early 2000s, and it is, in some ways, about a family driving cross country. So a little bit of a road trip in this movie.
Yeah. Did we mention it's a remake, though, right?
Remake, yeah.
It's
You'll
a
get that one for
remake-ish.
free. A remake.
A remake.
Remake-ish?
Remake-ish. It's a remake or another adaptation.
Yeah,
So
very technically.
let's not just say straight up remake.
Yeah, not a straight up remake. You're getting a buy here, but it was the first version of it wildly famous.
Yeah. So
Very old.
I'll go to my clue.
Yeah.
This has been a popular book, radio play, movie, and then movie again.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm trying to think now. Not the this movie has danger coming from the ground up, but also from above at the same time. Does that make sense? There's some danger. It's coming from above and from the ground.
Okay.
So if you're paying attention to the whole game, this particular the interpretation of the movie was directed by the guy that produced Milani's movie, who also might have directed.
Yeah.
That's the argument there. With that.
Okay. Are you kind of in the ballpark, you think?
No. Maybe.
Okay.
What year?
What year?
It's in the 2000s.
In the 2000s.
Okay.
I want to think of an iconic moment. All right. Here's a fun one. All right. The villains, the bad guys of this movie, aren't defeated by the human protagonists. They're defeated by something else completely different. So there's humans in the movie, and they're like, we're going to do what we have to survive. And the bad thing's like, we'll see about that. And then the bad thing's like, shit, I guess I'm done.
What does him in is something common.
Something very common. It's in this room with us right now. So it's a sci-fi movie, yeah? Yep. The threat comes from above and below at the same time. The threat's beaten by something very common, something that's in this room with us right now.
I hope not.
It probably is.
Someone probably. Yeah.
It's in this building at least.
It's in this building somewhere.
Technology?
No. Something common. Even this has existed on the earth for who knows how long. So, what do you?
Jurassic Park.
Wow.
I don't know if that's sci-fi.
How?
Or that's fantasy.
It's not the 2000s either. I don't think.
Do you remember the Jurassic Park radio play from back in the day?
The
that was
famous
tight.
Jurassic Park.
No, just kidding.
Are you familiar with
the radio play I'm talking about? Drove people nuts.
Yeah, people thought it was real.
People thought it was real?
Famous old radio play. Anecdotally, people heard it on the radio and were like, "Oh my God, that's happening!"
They
outside
left their
right
house
now.
and they called in to it was
Like the day after tomorrow?
Darn, it is not.
It is not. All right.
Fair enough.
Who
Audience,
knows it?
do we know the movie?
Right. Specifically the Steven Spielberg
Yeah.
one.
Oh.
Yep.
Who directed Poltergeist?
Toby Hooper.
Not Steven Spielberg?
No, he
Why
produced
do I
it.
think it's Steven Spielberg?
He produced it, and then there's a whole thing about did he direct it? Because I think Spielberg. I've seen enough Toby Hooper movies to see his stamp on Poltergeist. I think Steven Spielberg was just a hands-on producer, and Toby Hooper's a humble guy that was just like, yeah, if you want to try that scene, go for it. And I think a lot of actors got confused, but I'm pretty sure Toby Hooper directed Poltergeist.
Okay. I don't in my
mind.
mind.
But he couldn't because he had to choose between E.T. and Poltergeist, and he chose E.T.
I have E.T. VHS in my car right now for no reason at all.
There you go.
All right. So
okay.
We don't have a tape player.
We need to get a winner here.
We do. I feel like all right.
All right. I'm gonna go.
I'm
gonna go back to horror, and I'm pretty sure we can get someone to win.
Okay.
On that one.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Come on.
Milani wants another chance. Let's get her up here.
I got faith in you. Really? Because I saw you jumping up the last time of your own accord.
All right.
Sure.
Let's not give her the decade.
Yeah. Okay. Not gonna give you the decade.
Because I think this is that really makes it easy.
Yeah. But I will say, if you can recognize patterns, and just think about that. All right. That's it. I'm not even gonna. No more clues. Let's do it. It's a horror movie. Let's go.
All right. Okay. So here we go. This is a movie where a family tragedy sets the stage for the rest of the story. Few movies like that.
Okay.
Movies like
there's a couple.
Stars a famous news anchor's daughter. The main star, her dad, is a famous news anchor. There's not a lot of famous news anchors out there.
I can't think of any news
Okay.
anchors.
You can consider this a part of the killer doll subgenre.
Huh.
So, there might be a killer doll in the movie based off of the words he just said. All right? This movie's got some viral dance moves in it. If I got up and did the dance moves from this movie, you might just guess that off of that.
And then, lastly, I'm not sure if the doll in question is made of it, but it sure is fond of titanium.
Is it the movie Megan?
Ha! We got one! Woo!
We got a winner.
You didn't even watch it. Hell yeah.
Here we go.
For being the first winner, you get to pick 2 Funko Pops.
2 Funkos. Or if you don't want a Funko.
Or if you don't want a Funko, yes, there are other options. I don't know why I grabbed this mic. You're taking Steve.
Taking Steve.
And the Demogorgon.
And the Demogorgon is gone.
All right.
All right.
You didn't even watch the movie. We did it.
There we get it. Yes.
All
She
right.
just knew. All right. Anybody feeling confident now that someone's won?
Right.
Who wants to try again?
Yeah.
She's just like, no. I don't care if there's hands up.
What if we do this one, but we do the first one? Which is
Okay.
The first one?
Okay.
We've never done that, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
We might have, but let's repeat ourselves.
Someone listening to the podcast right now is like, damn it, you do this one all the time.
Doing
Why do they
it
keep
again?
forgetting? All right. Sweet. Shoot. I'm sorry. You know the year because you have the years.
It's in the 2000s.
It's in the 2000s. All right. It's a horror movie in the year 2000s. Those are all a buy. And for your first clue, this horror movie, whole entire series is all about teaching people a lesson. The movie is about teaching people a lesson. All right? So that's it. If you are a victim in this movie, your point is that you should learn a lesson. All right. First clue.
Okay. Second clue. In the last few years, the internet has discovered via a cell phone scene in the movie that even though the people in this movie are going through a lot of hell, the next day is 9/11. The 9/11,
Oh,
2001.
no.
Via a date on a cell phone seen in the movie, the next day, should people survive this, would be 9/11.
You said date? The date on the phone?
The date on the phone is 9/10/2001. That's
Oh
seen
my
in the
God.
movie.
That's kind of hilarious. So knowing that, and you knowing that people are supposed to learn lessons. Oh, yeah. This movie has a police officer in it who is determined to catch the bad guy no matter what, and he works really hard at it to his own detriment. So, doesn't go well for him. Cares too much.
I am of the firm believer that it's because of this movie that we have the escape room phenomenon going on all around, where you can go pay and be put into a room and get clues and get out of it.
Yep. So imagine a movie that, put into a room, clues, trying to get out of that room. All the other things we said too.
Mm-hmm. Look to your heart.
Saw.
Oh, was that before 5 clues?
That was before 5 clues. That gets you 2 Funko Pops.
There you go.
New Pennywise. Okay.
What?
All right.
The lesson, yes.
Yeah. The last. So yeah.
All right.
The 9/11 thing. All right. I did not know.
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So the internet found that the phone in the room had the date 9/10/2001 on it.
So Carrie Ills cuts off his foot. Right. He wanders out of this room looking like an actual zombie. He goes into the hospital, and then the next day they're just like, "Sir, another plane's hit the tower." He's like, oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
oh God.
Luckily, it takes place in an inadvertent, there's no city named in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, that's my. I was in a short film on the Saw 2 DVD.
Yeah?
That takes place between 2 and 3 one time, but they make sure that the city is not named specifically in the Saw movies. That was the thing they said.
DVD,
Yeah, I play a
film.
cameraman
Right.
during a police news conference, so
Nice.
that was fun.
Awesome. That's kind of hilarious. Also makes Jigsaw a real villain.
Yeah.
Because he kept up with it after that.
He's like, we're
He
still
didn't
going to
learn a
do
lesson,
this.
right?
Yeah.
If I was him, I'd be like, oh man, I should probably slow down. The world's a little worse off now. And he's like, I got at least 9 more movies to be
A lot
in.
more people needing lessons now.
All right.
All right.
We had 2 winners. The streak is hot. We did that.
Who could do
one.
this? Did you want to go again, Sophie? All right. She can come up if no one else who hasn't played wants to go. Nope. All right.
Brandon, I'm going to leave this one on you because my list is being depleted fast.
Oh, okay. So it might be a little bit tough.
A little bit tough.
Oh, boy. Yeah, mine's way too tough.
Okay.
I'm
I
not.
have an idea. Hold on. And we'll just do. Why don't we do the top one? Top one? Yeah. All right. We're going to do
We
the
can
top
do this.
one. This movie.
It's 90s.
90s. Thank you.
It is 90s. It is in the comic book genre.
Yeah. Which I guess is his own genre. It wasn't at the time now. So. It's a comic book movie. It's in the 90s. Okay. This movie stars protagonists that are siblings. From the 90s, a movie that has protagonist siblings in it.
Is it there is okay. I believe there's heavy product placement for Domino's Pizza in this movie.
Yep. Kind of off the rip. It's like one of the first things you see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The movie prominently, well, I'm just going to say words, generic words, and it's going to be skateboard pizza arcade, just as a vibe.
Yeah.
The
I will
vibe
say
of it.
there's a villain in this movie, and I know he's the bad guy, but that layer is cool as shit.
Yeah. Like I saw that, I'm
It's
like,
cool.
I would join.
I would be
join the
there
gang.
just to play the arcade or the half pipe.
Yeah.
For me, one of the characters in the movie goes to see Critters 3.
They do.
But they have to wear a trench coat to not be seen and a hat.
Yep.
For the movie.
Because if they were seen, it'd be a problem. How many is that?
They do get hit by a car leaving Critters 3.
Yeah, they do the whole New York thing, right?
And the funny thing is, and I'm just keep going on this, the voice actor of that character is sitting in the back seat of the car that says something about him.
So if the voice actor for the character,
So the
that means
character
is probably in something,
and he's had to be an incognito.
Okay. I'm sure you're thinking maybe you know what the movie is. Do you? You think you kind of know? Don't give us a movie answer, but yes or no. You think you kind of know?
Well, I'm thinking of a show right now.
You're thinking
What's
of a show.
possible? It you know what?
As a
Shows, games, figures, comics. This one
It's done it all.
and
It's
never gone away.
Never gone away. Which I love.
Do you know who Jim Henson is?
No.
No.
Oh. I've been watching a lot of Sesame Street lately, so I'm in
He
deep.
died making this movie.
He did. Jim
Yeah.
Henson. Well, here's
He
a
made
clue
the
about Jim
Muppets.
Henson. He made the Muppets. He's known for making costumes, monsters,
yeah.
puppets, and characters. And so this was the last movie he worked on before he passed away, which should tell you that there's a lot of kind of creature effects in this movie. So you said you're thinking of a show.
Yeah.
And that's probably not wrong.
Your generation probably had its own version of this.
Yeah.
That's how long this has been around. So if it's sounding like something familiar to you,
You probably just say that show, but the movie, and you might be right.
before it became a movie, it was comics, a Saturday morning cartoon, and action figures.
Oh my gosh.
Then it became a movie. Then it became a live concert tour.
Yes, it did.
With an album.
And it was terrible. All right, that's my take on it.
There
All
we
right.
go.
So, do you think you know this? Honestly, you could just guess the IP, and you would probably right, like the name of the thing in general. What do you think?
I'm excited. That's what I'm doing. I'll put my hands under the table.
You don't know, but what
You don't know,
show
but
did
where
you
were
think
you
it was?
going with
I
it?
was thinking of Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Ooh. Remember in 1990 when we were all like, Stranger Things, man?
No, but it does have that aesthetic. All right, how about this? How about I didn't hear
okay.
you say Stranger Things, and then I just did another clue.
Yeah. Oh, man.
A famous reporter is in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's in the movie. Her character is a reporter. She's got a sick yellow jumpsuit.
Yellow jumpsuit.
Every iteration of her character.
This is clue number 9 now. So remember I said the villain's lair, the half pipe where skateboarders can really shred.
Yeah.
Out there.
Okay. Yeah.
But they don't. If it's wood and they fall, they might get a splinter in their finger, and that'd be bad. But it's actually good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my last actual clue. A lot of Renaissance painters have really cool names, and so sometimes Renaissance painters' names.
There's a helpful guy with a hockey mask on like Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Like you know, Da Vinci,
who actually uses his sticks rather than a machete.
Which is he just like a sportsman? So, do you think you know this movie / TV show / comic book, video games, arcade machines, toys?
No.
What if I said the color green?
You don't go green on us here.
I might have an idea, but I don't know what it's called.
Oh no. So if you have one last actual clue, all right. So these characters, they all have weapons, right? But in Britain, they were like, look, you can't let them use those dangerous weapons on any of the people that they're fighting. So they just kind of got to like kick and punch anyway.
Yeah, by the time they had a sequel to this movie, they were using sausages instead of like nunchucks at people.
Yeah. There's a dude who has swords. He just like pretty much doesn't use them. He can't.
Kicks. He holds them, but he kicks.
And if you had swords and nunchucks and you were a fighter, what kind of fighter would you be?
He uses his foot to kick an enemy of the same name.
All right.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 12.
12. Oh, so next year you will be a
13-year-old.
Yeah, but when you're 13.
With 13 you are
what?
Teenager.
A teenager.
Okay.
And if you use weapons to fight, like nunchucks and swords.
Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Wow, she got it all by herself. All by herself. She got it all by herself.
Hell yeah. All right, do you want one of Brandon's prizes or a Funko Pops? You killed it.
Barb, yes.
Oh yeah.
There we
Barb
go.
Get home.
Barb. Oh my gosh.
All right.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anybody else who would like to play? We got one more.
We got
time for one more?
Mr. Negan, you just
Is
got
there anything in here after?
Uh-oh. We're
all
going?
Right. All right. She's back.
Guess who's Bizak?
All right.
Well, I'm almost all out excited. There's my last one, so it's up to you.
You want to try this?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna read it off of yours.
A really hard one, probably, but we're gonna. Maybe we'll Sophie you to it.
Yeah, we'll get you there.
All right. So this movie is science fiction from the 1960s.
Yeah?
No.
No?
Okay.
All right. We're going for it, right?
We're going for it.
Yeah. All right. Here's your first clue. Movie based on a popular science fiction TV show. Okay.
Okay, number 2. A Hammer horror legend played this legendary protagonist, but most never mentioned him when talking about the character.
Do you want to read this last one? Because I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
I'm excited for
Yeah.
that one. All right. So then, had one sequel which was based off a very specific episode of the TV show it's based on. So the TV show, there was a sequel.
So is this movie as well. They're based off they're basically, it's a remake of TV episodes.
But like expanded out.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
And Brandon for the 5th clue.
At the time, the villain was far more popular than the hero of the show, to which the title of the movie is both the hero, the word and the villain. And sci-fi.
Probably, arguably one of the most famous sci-fi properties.
Right. And my last clue, water bottle.
Water.
Water bottle.
Water bottle. But what if I said water bottle? Water bottle. It's my best attempt at an accent. Okay. Are you afraid of tiny plungers? If there was a villain that had a tiny plunger, would you be afraid of it? Tiny plunger, right off the front of it. It's that whole little tiny plunger.
No idea.
Again, water bottle.
Water
bottle. He's holding a water bottle.
I'm like,
Water bottle.
oh,
You know.
is it Doctor Who?
And
we said it was the name of the protagonist and the villains.
And the villains.
A villain with a tiny little plunger.
I don't.
Some little wheels.
says the word exterminate a lot.
Exterminate.
I know. I don't know what they're called.
You don't know what they're called? Oh, no. Doctor Who and the...
Begins with a D.
Yeah,
Rhymes with Pollux.
Doctor Who and the... Is it Daleks?
Yes!
Oh!
There she goes.
Oh my God, you got it!
Doctor Who.
You got it.
Insane!
So it's... I went hard. Yeah.
Water bottle.
I clearly
Water
am.
bottle,
Yeah. Yes.
I tried to do a British accent for
This
water
guy,
bottle, so
right there. There you go. There we go.
All right.
All right. Do you want a Funko or do you want a rando?
Randos. No one's gotten a randos yet. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
How are we doing? We wrap it up or does anybody want to play? We got. This is it. We're still out there.
Hey.
You have the wrong.
Did I have the wrong
No,
decade again?
My eyes are bad. Yep.
Yeah.
You're right.
I will tell you guys that this one is an action movie from the 80s. Oh, all right. Front row's down. All right.
Front row's down.
Understandable.
We've been tortured enough.
Who's got you up?
Oh, all right.
Since you clearly knew the answer to the last one and somehow didn't win it.
All right.
I beat myself up about it. Don't do that.
All right. There's no flipper this time.
Okay,
All right.
perfect,
Yeah, we
perfect.
switched mics when you left, and then you came back, and okay.
All right.
right.
So we are. Who are we talking with? This is an audio podcast as well, so sometimes they can't hear your voice and know who you are.
Corey.
Corey's back.
Yeah, Corey's
back. I thought I recognized him. Okay.
He's got the scary pants, Mr. Scary Pants,
Yes.
for everyone else who's interested. All right, so this is an action movie from the 80s. I'm just going to say, for anybody who hasn't seen it, you've heard of it. There's, except for no offense to the first row, I respect you guys. There's a chance that maybe the first row hasn't heard of it. But everybody else in the room, I'm looking at you, and I'm saying to y'all.
I would imagine they're aware of it now.
Maybe.
If a couple years ago, maybe they weren't. But
As a brief aside, I have some young family members. I was wearing a Godzilla shirt, and they said, "Oh, that's who Godzilla is," and I almost died.
Oh.
I went under the house like a sick dog for a while.
Okay.
I was like, "Don't talk to me." So,
Oof.
I
Okay.
explained MapQuest to my younger siblings.
MapQuest once had me turning left into a building back in the day. I was like, it said turn left, and I was like, no. Okay.
So, all right, 80s movie action. This movie is almost propaganda.
Yeah.
Legitimately, like this movie is almost state-funded propaganda. It's awesome, and I like it, but it's almost state-funded propaganda.
Okay. This features a very popular song by a guy who contributed very popular songs to a lot of 80s soundtracks.
Yeah. And chicken.
Like literally, you could call this guy like the Great American Soundtrack on his own.
Do I need to know which one it was in the series?
In the series. That
That's
sounds like
an
high
odd
talk.
question now. That's an interesting question now, but
We'll see. There's let's get through the rest. So, this movie has a very famous sports scene in it. The movie's not about sports. It's about a completely different thing. But there's a very famous sports scene that takes place in some sand, and there's a lot of muscles, a lot of flexing, a lot of oil.
watch checking.
Watch checking. How do you check your watch? Do you check it like this?
I think I
Or
can.
do you-
Oh, wait,
I think I can get it now.
Oh,
Top Gun.
It's
yes.
Top Gun, yeah.
Yeah, we got Top Gun. We're in a winning streak here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it? Front row kick. Oh,
I told you, Top Gun was very aware that like when Maverick came out, everybody, okay, there's Top Gun. So there we go.
Right,
okay.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
What do you say? One more.
One more.
All right.
All right, who's
squeezing
up?
out one more.
Sir, I saw you stand up.
All right.
I know you're thinking about it.
Here we go. The finale.
The
right?
finale. I'm all out of movies.
I think I am too.
And I don't have the internet, so I literally can't think of movies on my own, which is weird because I kind of watch movies for a living. Hello, sir. What is your name?
Darrell.
What was that?
Darrell.
Darrell. Welcome, Darrell.
Darrell.
Is this your first Days of the Dead convention?
Yeah.
It is? How are you liking it?
It's fun.
Okay.
I hate to ask. I know I've asked age a couple times, but what's your age so we could
Age
figure
range
this
if
age
you
range
want.
if you want.
36.
36.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
I'm old.
Hey, man, I was born
All
in
right.
88 too, baby. We were in.
You're not looking at man. You're not looking.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
All right.
All right. So this is a, correct me if I'm wrong, comedy from the 90s.
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. This comedy from the 90s is based off of characters that were famous from a TV show. These characters aren't the main characters of that TV show, but they're famous in that TV show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
This movie is littered with like direct pop culture references that even are dated. So if any of them in the front row watched, a lot of it probably sailing over their heads. Not this is not a diss. I'm just saying what I've watched movies growing up that had stuff before that I just.
Me and you are
Over
the
my
same age to tag on to that, and I feel like I didn't get a lot of the references. All right, so I have a question.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Yep.
I was gonna do that one.
Yep,
Cool?
yep, you go
All
for
right,
it.
This movie has a hilarious bit of Pepsi product placement to a degree that is like over the top. There's an outfit, and it's kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. All right.
I'm gonna just drop a line from the movie because it's one of my favorite exchanges.
Yeah.
These people are just like, oh, the shitty Beatles. How are they? Oh, they're shitty.
Okay. And I could tell. I don't want to say this out loud. All right. Okay. So this movie has a famous scene of the characters in the movie sitting in a car and singing a very popular song in a way that now everybody sings that very popular song.
They brought it back to number one as well.
It was an older song. This movie brought that song back to number one.
And you could eat licorice while singing from above. You pull licorice down, eat it, and sing.
All right. Did we say it was only 5 clues? We haven't even gotten to 5 yet. It's crazy.
We don't know how to count either.
I'll never learn either, so it's good.
The movie is it's a lot of music. It's like the music is at the soul of this movie. It's at the core of it. It's a comedy movie.
They like to rock.
They do like to rock, which is funny because now that I'm thinking about it, there's another thing. So yeah, a lot of music in it, like a lot.
There's a place in this movie that has band playing Stairway to Heaven.
No stairway.
No stairway.
No stairway. Denied.
Not sure.
Not sure?
No.
Swing?
Are you familiar with SNL, any?
Yes.
Yeah?
SNL shirt?
Oh, yeah, SNL shirt on. Nice.
SNL shirt,
Yeah.
yeah.
So a lot of SNL things eventually became movies. Still, like, they're skits and they're.
This was the second one.
The second one. The first one also wildly based around music as well.
Yeah.
Now that we're saying it out loud.
I feel like I know this, but I can't think of nothing.
You can't think of it?
Yeah.
You feel like you know it.
Maybe.
Describe it a little bit if you think you know it.
Party on, man. Do it.
No?
No.
Okay.
Think of all the movies in the world.
The whole world.
And then harness.
The only movie I thought was Ready Player One, but I'm like, that's not it.
No. Because of all the references, huh? The music stuff. It's a comedy from the 90s. Are you familiar with Shrek?
Yeah.
This movie has some things in common with Shrek. Do you know who voices Shrek?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've seen Austin Powers.
Well, what other comedies would have been from that maybe were first?
First, yeah. He did this before Austin Powers even. He was a very young Mike Myers.
Oh, Wayne's World.
Oh, look at that. All right.
Let's go. All right. Now keep in mind, Brandon has gifts, fun prizes, or the dregs of the Funkos. The non-wanted toy.
He's going for me. All right.
Go with this guy.
Yeah.
You chose the wrong.
Party on.
All right.
Yeah. Nice. Did anybody else out in the crowd know it was Wayne's World? Yes. All right. We got a few people here. Yeah. Fun movie. I couldn't remember. I was asking Brandon if it was the first or second movie I was thinking of for all of the bits.
I have to get rid of this, so take that.
Woo! For people listening, he just dropped the whole Yeti container on the table, a tumbler even.
All right. Okay.
Are you giving Darrell something else because he's gone now?
Are you retro? Oh, did you run away? I had more.
There was more, yeah. You're the final winner.
You know, I'm old. I got bad knees in the back.
Are you into any retro media at all, or?
You got a VHS player at home?
No.
Like I was saying earlier, I have 3 VHSs in my car. It was in a state sale, and I don't have a VHS player, so no. I don't know.
Okay. A couple of little goodies. Okay, so I have this little alien dig thing. There's a prize in there. And then this is a VHS case for Carrie, but there's some like stickers and weird stuff in there.
Nice.
So there you go. All right.
Hey, thanks everybody here for coming out and playing. We do other conventions and stuff.
Yeah, we'll be back at PopCon in 2 weeks.
Heck yeah.
On Sunday of PopCon. We'll give people your contact stuff.
Yeah, you guys can check me out at The Normies. If you just Google thenormies.com, you'll be able to find my YouTube channel that way. A bunch of interesting stuff on there if you like my personality and you want to see me hang out with my friends and watch TV and talk about anime or horror movies or any of that. We do it all over there.
All right, and I'm on the socials at Brandon4KUHD, and my show is The Brandon Peters Show, which you just start typing that in your podcast thing. You'll see my doofy little animated face come up. You can hit subscribe, or you go to the YouTube channel as well. I do 4K and Blu-ray reviews in addition. You'll be able to see that stuff there and on the stream. I appreciate you all coming. Can we all get a picture together before? Yeah. If that's okay with everybody, I'll put it on social media or whatever. And, thank you for coming. Really appreciate it. Thanks to Days of the Dead for having. And it's been a lot of fun. Hope to see you around next time.
Woo! Thanks, guys. Give a hand to yourselves. You guys are dope.
Thank you for listening. The Brandon Peters Show is a Creative Zombie Studios production. Produced by Brad Shoemaker and Brandon Peters. Written and edited by Brandon Peters. Announcer vocals by Jessica Alsman. Theme song by Metavari. Web design and show art by Brad Shoemaker with Brandon Peters. All music and clips featured in the episode are property of their respective studios, and no infringement is intended. Additional information on this and other episodes at BrandonPetersShow.com. For any inquiries, press opportunities, or sponsorship, contact mail at BrandonPetersShow.com. The show is available on Apple Music, Spotify, or anywhere podcasts are found.